Can y'all hear this? Can you hear it?
Thought I lose. I found the answer. It was you. It's you. All the answers to my prayers. Every breath I feel you there. Love that never fades.
Y'all, this is a gospel
Through the
song
night and through the
I wrote.
day. It's you.
Nah, I made this song. It's my song.
Always you.
Me, C, and Rockwall.
I was empty. I was hollow. Chasing echoes in the night. But you held me when I stumbled. Turned my darkness into light. Every doubt and every fear disappears when you are near. Every road I thought was through led me straight back into you. It's you. All the answers to my prayers. Every breath I feel you there. Love that never fades through the night and through the day. It's you. Oh, it's always you. When the world turns cold, you stay. When I lose my way, you pray. Even when I fall, you prove.
Yeah. I ain't gonna play all of it. No, but like, you know, Rockwaller helped me siege monstrosity. And like I thought about it, like, it's you. And so I said I wanted to write the song like I was talking to a girl when I'm really talking about God. Every question, like even the lie is God. Everything. You know what I'm saying? And so I think sometimes it takes, if you even look at David in the Bible, Psalms was a song. Psalms were verses. Most people don't know that. David was a musician. And so if religious people can accept David, and David was sending a man's wife off to war to die so he could lay with her, and you can't accept these gangster rappers, you can't accept these kids, then I don't fuck with you. Like, I think God is for the common person. And most religious people use God to control. You know, and so I don't worry about people no more. As long as I know internally inside of me that I'm doing the best that I can do, and that I really feel that God is with me, I'm unstoppable. Can't nobody stop me. I'm my only. I am my only enemy. I'm my biggest op. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, it's hard for me to even listen to people about religion when they haven't studied anything else. You know, my ex-girlfriend mother is one of the few people that I would listen to about God, because she's been 3 or 4 different religions. You know, I have a friend in St. Louis who's younger than me. And he asked me one time, he was like, Banner, like, why do you support, you know, what I do in Christianity when you feel the way that you feel about conventional religion? And I told him, I said, if Jesus existed, you not talking about Jesus, you acting like Jesus. I watch how you act. I'm not worried about the words that come out your mouth. I'm looking at your deeds, your duties. And if Jesus is anything like you acting, then I want to hear more about that. Past that, Most of these people that talk about Jesus, they ain't never acted like God in their life. They ain't never acted like they say Jesus act in their life. How can you tell me? Like, man, a lot of times when them white folks come knocking on my door talking about God, I ask them, like, what have your people ever done that look or act like God as a whole? You as an individual, maybe, but what have you ever done that acts or looks like God? Historically, your history that you teach, not even the right and exact history, it doesn't match. So black folks be around here talking about God and using the same dogma. What they really are cheerleaders for something that ain't never been good for you. So like when I write about the relationship that I have with God, and that's it. And I don't really care what nobody thinks about it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I cuss and act up. And y'all know who really helped put me on with that though? Right before he died, I got an opportunity to spend time with Dick Gregory. And it changed my perspective about a lot of things. Like I don't know if he knew it was about to happen or not, but he sat down and gave me a whole hour of his time. And he explained to me about his relationship with God, and it was life-changing. So, you know, if you all ever see my actions and they not always the best, know that I'm human, and I'm okay with that. A lot of times I do shit on purpose to piss you off because I don't give a fuck. I don't. Historically, people haven't been right towards me, and they know they haven't. And so I don't really care about. Because if you had a camera up in your nose every fucking day all the time, then we would probably see 10 times worse. So I don't worry. I feel good. I'm better than I've ever been in my life. And I'm grateful for those of you all who let me grow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm going to tell y'all something else about religion. A lot of these religions that they teach you and they say that are evil or that you shouldn't pay attention to, a lot of them same folks using those practices behind doors. What you need to do is get in some books. Find out what your people were before they were colonized. Find out what your people did before they came in contact with others. I ain't supposed to show y'all shit like this, but like, get into something. You know what I'm saying? Figure out some things. You know, everybody want a podcast. Everybody want a podcast, but ain't read shit, ain't studied shit. Like, it's crazy to me. All the stuff, like everybody talking. That's why I stopped my podcast, because there's too many voices out there. And what you don't understand is that's why I always tell people it's my opinion. Because imagine if you throw people off of the wrong path and then you find out something else. All them people that you led into the wrong. Like a lot of these pastors and preachers and shit. Like, what if you get knowledge? They talked about the story of Buddha, where Buddha had 3 different levels of enlightenment. And as time went on, I'm supposed to be cooking for y'all later. My fault. As time went on, people forgot which level was the first, which level was the second, and which level was the third. So imagine the people who met Buddha first. And as his enlightenment, you know, moved to another level. Those first people and second people, if his third stage of enlightenment was right, then they're going in the wrong direction. And I think about that. So I always try to teach people how to think. Not what I believe. Because what I believe can waver. God made us thinking sentient beings for us to grow. And if you thinking and talking about the same shit that you were talking about 5-10 years ago, then you ain't read nothing. I read the book. I read The Way of the Superior Man. But thank you. Got 2-3 copies of it. But thank you though. That was a hard pill to swallow. But he right. But what I'll tell you, man, is that like make mistakes. If God didn't want you to make mistakes, then God would have made you like a dog. You'd have been programmed to do things in seasons and in times the same way. But I will tell y'all something that I do know is that God is right and exact. God is perfect. When you hear people who say that there's an old and there's a new, God don't change. Nothing about God changes. You know, the chemical makeup of water doesn't change year to year. It didn't change from 500 years. Fire will burn your ass at the beginning of the time and the end of the time. Water is water, H2O every fucking time. So for people to say that, you know, religion changed or things changed through time, that's a crock of shit. And what's funny is if the stuff that they make you believe, you wouldn't believe it in real time if somebody outside of church would have told you or done that. If I walk on water, motherfuckers would kill me and say I'm a witch. If I did any of the things that they say that people do in the Bible, people would hang me. So you believe all of these stories, but then you won't believe people who have historically treated you right now? That's some bullshit. But you will believe people that whooped your aunties and uncles and great grandparents and they never had God in them, and you believe they were right and exact. They done lied about everything, altered everything, and you'll take their book and believe ain't nothing wrong with it. Believe that them people are not the same people that they always been and alter and lie. What about all the books? I can take you in my library right now and show you book after book that's supposed to be in the Bible that ain't in there that they took out. What's in those books? Do you all know? Have you ever tried to translate the real scripts? Have you ever tried, if you can afford it, travel to the real countries? You say that God is eternal and you want to put your life and your spirit eternally in people that hate you? And then talk about me and act like I'm crazy. And I love you. Even if I'm wrong, I love you. And motherfuckers think I'm crazy. All right, anyway. Back to cooking, y'all. I'm done. My fault. I got on my soapbox. I know. All right, y'all. And then y'all look at what's going on overseas. I tell y'all to mind your business, but you look at what these people have done to every person or group of people of color. And you think they're not doing that now? Oh, the champagne. Thank you, baby. I damn sure forgot the champagne was in there. Thank you. See there? Somebody be listening. Thank you, sweetie. I'm going to get the champagne out of there. Just let me throw these steaks on first. You want to come over and get something to eat, baby? You want me to cook for you? Bite you in your motherfucker. Y'all just finished a movie, y'all. Man, we did that. I was proud of myself. Yeah? All right, so Erykah Badu is one of the people that I go to about she's one of the people that I trust. And so she's been helping me through the years. Like a lot of this stuff that I have up here, like the bladderwrack, the ashwagandha, that all came from sis. She taught me. And so one day she called me out of nowhere and was like, Banner, I have been like my preference is vegetarian and vegan. So I have been like basically plant-based for a while. And she called me and she was like, bro, go get your blood checked. And I never went and got my blood checked. And I'm serious, and I'm not telling you all what to do. You do whatever. You do what your body tells you to do. Because I went to I talked to a dietitian one time, and she told me something so deep. She said, I'm not nothing. She said, I know what my body reacts to the best, and she said, I listen to my body. She said, if I literally really crave, not being a fat ass, but if I literally crave something, she said, I eat it. And that's it. And might not ever eat it again. But if I truly crave it and feel like my body needs it, my body tells me, I listen to my body. But I went and did research and found out that I was O positive, the number one meat eater. And so, like, I hadn't ate steak, red meat consistently in like 20 years. And I started back eating, I only really eat fillets. So I eat steak, let my body build up, get strong, and then I do a fast. And I might not eat, depending on what I'm working on, how I want my body to look. But I know how my body reacts to everything. So really, you got to have, again, just like you have to have a relationship with God, you got to have relationships with your body. Know your body. I ain't gonna lie, y'all might think I'm joking. It had gotten to a point at one time, I would eat something and I would know exactly how much I was gonna weigh in the morning. I'm talking about to the point. I'd be like, I'm gonna be, 197.2 this morning. And sure enough, when I wake up in the morning, so it's like, I know my body. I know what's gonna happen. I don't complain. Like if I eat trashy and I feel a certain way or look a certain way, I don't get mad because I knew it before I put it in my mouth. So I don't get mad or act like or blame it on nobody else. I know my body. So that's what it is. I always just tell people my preference is to be plant-based. But I eat what the fuck I want to. Besides pork, I ain't gonna ever eat no pork. Ever. That I know of, at least. I'm done with that shit for life. I hadn't ate pork longer than most of y'all been living. I stopped eating pork in the 11th grade in Mississippi. And I tell y'all how powerful God is. I didn't notice this until I got grown. I told my family when I was in the 11th grade that I was going to stop eating pork. It was because of Derek X, who was Sadat X at the time, from Brand Nubian. I stopped eating pork because of him. I was listening to their music. I listened to a lot of 5% music. 5%ers had a lot of influence on me. People don't know that. But the Nation of Earths and Gods had a lot of influence on me when I was in high school and in college. It's funny. Y'all gonna laugh at this. Most of my friends, this is really funny. Most of my friends are Muslims and Qs. It's the strangest thing. The majority of my friends are either Muslims or Q dogs. I don't know why that is, but yeah. Yeah. So, it is what it is. All right, y'all. So, I'm going to tell y'all one of my secrets, and don't be out here giving my secrets away, especially when you ain't paid for it. So, I'll pan fry my steaks, get them a little crispy on the outside. Then I put them and let them steam. Let the steam off of the rice. And man, they be perfect when they come out the steamer. So, peep this, y'all. So right there. And my rice is under there. Oh, no. I wish I ate seafood. If I ate seafood, well, not what they doing to fish in the sea now. And I'm telling you, these folks are so diabolical. If y'all knew what these folks is doing to the sea, bro, it's crazy because we trust we trust these people religions, we trust the FDA, and bro, these folks, what they doing to food, man, most countries don't even let American food into their country, man, and we just, I don't know, man. I just stopped talking so much. Shut up, get my money, and build my neighborhoods and whatever I'm gonna build a banner vision, and just I'll start informing y'all in my movies. Cause all this talking shit, y'all let them motherfuckers do us. Won't say nothing, won't defend, won't support. But y'all do. I love y'all for it too. No, for real, go get a rice cooker. And when I'm like, man, it's crazy because I fell in love with the with these, man, and then I found out that they're bad too, like microwaves are, but in a different way. So I started back cooking and steaming. You know, y'all ask me how I look so good. It's drinking water and watching what I put in my mouth. Watching who I date. Watch who I talk to. Watch what I consume. You know what I'm saying? With the exception of UGK. The exception of UGK, I really, really watch what I consume. I think y'all, even if I became a monk, I still listen to UGK. That's just, yeah, it's gonna be UGK, bro. You know, if I show y'all something y'all won't tell, promise. Okay, that's enough of that. What? Boy got them things. And that's what I carry on me. Woo. Yeah. I love you, but I get it to your ass. I love you to death. Yeah, just know. Not David Banner. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live to talk about it, Jack. That's just Mississippi in me. My whole family, everybody in my house got that thing. Yeah. So y'all, I'm gonna let these sit till tomorrow, and then I'm gonna cook these tomorrow. These will probably be better. I was watching Gordon Ramsay. You know, let the meat sit out and breathe. I put a little bit more spices because when Gordon was cooking his shit, it was basically butter. And I also learned y'all, I finally got my blood pressure down. My blood pressure is almost low now. But I took a lot of processed foods out. But I try not to put salt in my food or much salt in my food. And what I started doing is cook it with flavored butter. Like different kind of flavored butters. So it'll give you that little salt that we addicted to, but you don't have to put all that shit in your food. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to stop drinking, y'all, but I've been training and working on set from 6 in the daytime to 6 in the morning. Yeah. So I'm enjoying myself tonight. Fuck that. I'm usually really disciplined, trying to stop drinking, but I'm gonna have fun tonight, Jack. Bought me a new video game. Hold on. Bought me a new video game. start on this joint. I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna start on this new video game that I got. Hey, let's see what this is so y'all can see what it is. Let's see what it, what we want, hard. No, I'm gonna stay real medium. Wait, let's see. Select an experience. English. No, we're gonna get subtitles. I like subtitles. Let's see what this. What's going on? Wait. Where's the remote? Oh, there it is. Who on their knees? Oh, don't cry. Oh, it's a lot of dead motherfuckers. What you gonna do with it? Oh, shit. The samurai. Do y'all know what game this is? Before I tell y'all? Okay, that's enough. Well, that's what I'm doing today. I might hit the streets a little bit tonight, but I'm gonna rest. I beat up my body. Sometimes I do my own stunts. I hurt myself. I know the real gamers know what it is. I love y'all. Oh, tell y'all a secret. And this shit really worked too. I didn't think it worked, but it really worked. Do this. Take just a regular spoon, and it'll keep your bubbles. Y'all want to check on the food? Hold on. So all you women talking all that shit about, oh, David. Woman, you better know how to cook. Like, seriously, if you can't take care of my children, because you can't take care of me, you ain't got no chance. I'm telling you, no chance at all. So if you think you want David Banner, you don't know how to cook, you need to go take you some classes. And look, I'm the type of man, my mother, I'm no bullshit. People who know me attest to this. My mother is one of the best cooks in the United States. No bullshit. Like, no bullshit. My mother was raised in Chicago, went to college in New Orleans, stays in Mississippi. So, like, she's been the head of a school, cafeteria. She owned a old folks home, so she know how to cook without salt and all that kind of stuff. Ice sculptures. She was the one who taught me how to cook. But like, I even told a girl I dated one time, like, you can go down there and stay with my mom for a couple days and learn. But honestly, if you want a man that protects you, then you got to make sure that he's healthy. You got to make sure that that he can take care of all of the stuff outside and you take care of all of the stuff inside. Like, yeah, I'm really clean. And if you a woman and you dirtier than me, it ain't gonna happen. I don't like no dusty broad. I don't give a fuck how you dress. I like a clean house. I'm organized, so I'm just telling you. All y'all motherfuckers talking all that shit. If you can't cook, no sir. So it's one of two things. Either you gonna have to know how to cook or not have no problems with you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm gonna be quiet. Before I get in trouble. Nah, but y'all gotta know how to cook, man. Cause I'm gonna take care of everything else. But can you take care of your responsibilities, man? And you shouldn't want another woman or another person. That's how I am. Like, I do have bodyguards and people that do stuff for me, but I'm not crippled to anything. I'm not gonna let another man protect my wife and my kids. I got them pistols. I know how to cook. I know how to do basics, basically just about anything that men are supposed to do. Can you do the things, at least the basic things that women are supposed to do? And like, I've had women who were CEOs and stuff like that. That's different. If you got special shit that you do and you can't do that kind of stuff because of whatever your specialty is, like let's say if you're an actress and you spend most of your time, you know, reading scripts and developing movies, then I can understand why your black ass can't cook. But you can afford to make sure that food is in the house too, though. So I'm just saying, y'all, food is ready. It's ready. Look, y'all. You gotta beat this, woman. I don't know if you can do that. 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 Y'all, and the way that I plate my food is really important. Like, it's art. That's the one thing that my mom could beat my grandmother. My grandmother was a master cook too, but her food didn't look good. It tasted better than my mom's food, but like my mom's food never touched. My mother was more than just a great cook. She was an artist with everything she did. Like, I'm gonna give y'all some game. During Christmas time, my mother, like, if she bought me a whole bunch of superheroes and stuff, my mother would have them fighting. I remember one Christmas, she bought me a Spider-Man, and she took some thread. Like, my mom didn't use the fact that we didn't have no whole bunch of money as an excuse. My mom took the thread, took a pin, stuck it in the ceiling, and put the thread under the pin, and she had Spider-Man hanging down. And she would light candles and shit. So, like, when I came in the morning for Christmas, the presentation was so dope, man. It was like, I can honestly say my mama did that. Like, my childhood was amazing, you know. So I just say that, man. Like, have pride in the things that you do. When you make that plate for your man, make sure that it not only tastes good, but it look good. Ladies, because I do. Woman come to my house, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I ain't never had a problem with a woman. Here, she come to my house, she going to want to do something. And not because she no freak. But I always, even when I was broke, I always tried to make spending time with me an experience. I had a girl that I dated one time. She drove really far to come see me. And when she got down here, the bath was ran, you know, had a favorite drink, cooked her something, and she started crying. What the fuck you crying for? And she said, because she never had no man do that for her. And I was like, man, you drove that far? I ain't have to do shit but be here. I'm going to make sure that you enjoy it. I mean, I'm going to make sure that after driving that hard, that, you know, I didn't have to drive. I didn't have to do nothing. You drove. Shit. I'm going to make sure that you're straight. That's just what we supposed to do for each other. Y'all, I got a question for y'all. I don't understand this. I don't understand why people be together and they not happy. Any free time that I spend with a motherfucker, I'm going to enjoy myself, or you get the fuck on. I don't get that, man. Why do we stay with each other if we don't like each other? I don't get that shit. Now, I can understand if you're married and you've been married for 12 years and you're trying to find a way to, you know, get the fire back. I get that. Shit happens. But I'm talking about if it's a motherfucker that you dating and you up under this motherfucker and you can't stand him. Not me. I'll cut your ass off right now and love you, do anything that I can to help you. But you got to get the fuck on. I'm not going to be unhappy. Y'all need to know that about me. Nothing that I do anymore. It's somebody that I'm working with right now that I could potentially make a whole lot of money with fucking with them. But if they don't do better with the way that I feel when I'm around them, they can get the fuck on. I don't care who they are. I feel that way. You can get the fuck on. Like y'all, I've been doing a lot of work with Ab-Soul. I really like Ab-Soul. Like as a human being, I like Ab-Soul. So like, I like working with Ab, even if we ain't doing music. I just like being around, bro. Ali Sadiq. Man, I had so much for me and Ali. The best time I ever had with Ali. And me and Ali spent a lot of time around each other. With just me and him sitting out in front of the where were we at? Where were we at? Sitting out in front of the hotel in LA, talking shit. My fans coming up, his fans coming up, we talking to them. It was just me and him sitting out. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't on the town. It wasn't, I had to, I pulled a Bentley out. He didn't want to ride, and man, let's just stand out in front and we just parked the Bentley and just me and him sat out. Man, we laughed so fucking hard. It felt like when we was in high school, when we used to sit out in front of the bowling alley or sit out at the mall or some shit, man. Like, that's real friendships, you know? You should want to be with somebody that, regardless of whether they friends or whatever they are, that you just want to be around, that you enjoy. I enjoy all my people. If I don't, they can get the fuck on. Look, y'all. Just a little bit of lemon. Hold on. What do we? Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I got a secret. It's in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's a chicken spot called the Eagle. Oh, I got a cheat code from eating there. Oh, man. I can honestly say that's one restaurant that them white folks did get right. I love eating at that bitch. Ugh. The fucking Eagle in Ohio. Y'all gonna laugh at me. Y'all can ask Salih if you think I'm bullshitting. We almost drove. I shouldn't say this. Negroes and chicken. But we almost drove for about 8 hours to go to the Eagle. But I learned a little trick from there that I'm about to do here. Hold on a second. I love y'all too, just so you know. So it's crazy because I learned that from them. Love y'all. I'm about to eat. I'll talk to y'all later. For the ladies.